one of my favorite songs right now is Working, which starts, this is your season for grace, for favor. This is your season to reap what you have sown. And when you reap what you've sown, all businesses start out as a small, tiny egg, just like the caterpillar. And what that caterpillar does is it hatches into the world very hungry, looking through life for something to eat. Now, in your mind, everyone knows that a thought is already there before it's actually thought. So the idea is just the birth of that thought. And just like the caterpillar, one day you're going to come through, and on Monday, you're going to eat. It might be knowledge. You never know. But on Tuesday, knowledge is going to want something else to feast upon. So that's when you start gaining intellect. And through your intellect, you're going to put together a plan. And on Wednesday, that's when you start eating a little bit of the bad stuff, because everybody has an idea about what your business should be. So on Thursday and Friday, that's when you start to get full, because you're ingesting a whole lot of knowledge, and that knowledge needs someplace to go. Unfortunately, we run into stomach aches. But when you are ready for your stomach ache to be over, you're going to sit down and you're going to go to sleep. You're going to invest yourself in training your chrysalis. Because see, a lot of people think that, well, I'll just change up the business plan and I'll just change up the way I think. But when you change it, you can actually go back to the things that you used to do, and it's basically getting you nowhere. So when you're in your chrysalis, you take time to develop, and you go through a metamorphosis. And nobody goes through a chrysalis or stays in a chrysalis with the plans of ever going back to the same failure that you started with. So while you're in your metamorphosis and you're gaining all the knowledge you need, that's when something dramatic happens. Now, this is the fun part. Everybody thinks that coming out and having a whole bunch of knowledge is going to be easy. But just like with a butterfly, it struggles to come out of that chrysalis. It's going to have a hard time. A lot of people don't know that if you try to help a butterfly out of its chrysalis, its wingspans will never develop fully. It will never lose all the excess baggage that it has in their wings, and that butterfly will never fly. So just like with a business, you want to cater yourself on struggling to get out of that chrysalis yourself. You want to make sure that you are ready to go into your season. And so, even though you may have to struggle to come out of that, even though you may have to take a while to see the life, eventually you will come out of that chrysalis. And the one thing that I love about when you expand out of the chrysalis is you always remember your journey as that hungry caterpillar. You always remember Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, when you ate the good and you ate the bad. But the miraculous thing about having a great business and taking all of that knowledge and taking all of that strife and all of those struggles is you can never go back to that struggle again once you embrace it. Once you embark on that metamorphosis in your businesses, you will emerge a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Woo. And I say this to say welcome. Embark on your journey. And even though your journey through your metamorphosis will have some struggles and it will have some stripes, at the end of the day, once you become a butterfly and your business soars, you can never be that hungry caterpillar ever again. Thank you.